Hello world, Wave Time here, bringing to you another episode of EEPower. Now, as you see, I've added a compressor to the list of things that I can make, and I'm going to test it out and see, well, really how fast it is and all the other specifications that will be involved. This thing takes a lot of time to get everything, since it's not pulling from multiple chests. But I guess that's to be expected. So let's bring this all to the industrial room. As you see, I have this pipe still going with my third round of stuff. Hooray, arcane bore. The problem with the arcane bore, I find, is when it gets to a big enough hole, it just kind of ceases to work, in the fact that, hey, it's so slow when there's a big hole. The quarry that I'm planning to make with red power, I hope can alleviate some of this woes. Now, mixed metal ingot will be compressed into compressed alloy stuff and goodness, and I'm also going to experiment with seeing what I can do with this coal dust. I can make a few raw carbon fibers, raw meshed balls, and what do I do with this? Carbon mesh. Okay, I can make carbon plates with this, which can make advanced circuitry, which can make pretty much all of the advanced goodness that I will need. Hey, look, teleporter. I don't think I have enough energy for that. Also, Laptron crystals would kind of be awesome since they store a heck of a lot of energy. Anyways, got these done, so throwing these in so that I can just chug away and put another compressor on just for good measure for fun. Yay. Okay, now with all of that skullduggery out of the way, let's move on to bigger and better things. Okay, so I want to connect this pipe up, obviously. I think I got all of the stuff that I can from this, so we can pull those out. And we also have a heck of a lot of diamonds. Throw the ores in here, since I don't have much need of them. And which ore here do I not have? Copper, iron, that's it. I can put the iron in the filter. Now, I've been having a few ideas on what to do with this automatic system. The problem I've been having right now is how to connect the ores so that when it's connected to all the macerators and it sends them back, that it won't continually take out the dust. I want to have some dusts, but the problem is that there will be a point where, hey, I kind of want some dust, please. So I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. It might be a bit of effort, and hopefully won't be a problem. One moment, my cat is playing ninja right now. Honestly, I've never seen him do that. He was actually climbing right behind my monitor, which is a bit distracting. Okay. Another thing that I can do. I have enough diamonds from this chest where I can actually make a heck of a lot of alchemical items of power. I'll have, well, not a heck of a lot, since I only have less than a stack of diamonds. But more than I originally had, let's just say. This is storing up a lot of energy, so just 2 of those in, and it should siphon the rest out, etc, etc, etc. And let's start working on some of our items. One of the main items that I'll probably want is the Gem of Eternal Density. It'll make using condensers not as needed, but also would slim down my quarry build when I finally get to that point. I'll also need a heck of a lot of frames and also a diamond draw plate. I should actually make that right now. I'll need a bit of iron for that. And an iron block. Done. Diamond block. And I'll also need my diamond saw, which is conspicuously not in my sights. I am bloody blind. It was right in my inventory, right over there. So now let's cut up all of this diamond goodness into bite-sized chunks. Well, not really bite-sized since it's an eighth of a cubic meter, but you kind of get the gist of it. Now we'll need panels here, and we'll also need panels here, but also iron strips. And actually, let's make 2 of these diamond draw plates. Diamond draw plates are needed for all of the wiry goodness that I will be needing. Hey, I kinda need those also. And then we'll take a bunch of the copper that we have here, and hopefully that it works. Yay, it works, woohoo. Now throw this into the chest, and not quite yet. And now we're finally able to throw some more stuff into this system so that we can do the frames. Let's see. Frames require the blue electric motor, which requires a copper coil, which requires all of this. So let's make that with a bit more iron in our system. Iron here. Some fences. I don't know why it requires fences, but so be it. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, good. Throw this on, import, and lower down my volume. Always a good step to have. And the next part will be the blue electric motor, which will require 2 copper coils, this, and also blue alloy ingot, which I probably don't have. Wow, I'm ritzy. 1 blue alloy ingot coming up. And now we have the blue electric motor. Now we're going to need a lot more blue alloy ingot goodness, so we should probably make some of that with all of the silver and nickelite that we managed to get in our automatic factory of goodness. Throw you and grab you. Hopefully it doesn't use you. If it does, I will scream at someone. Yes, I'll scream at you. Unlucky person. Ah! Come back here. Don't run away. Ha! 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 By the way, not having any glowstone? It's bloody annoying. Now that we got over that little situation, we can go back over here and make quite a few more logistics pipes for crafting. We have a lot to go, you know. And throw these on. La la la. Import. And get 1 more blue electric motor, and I'm missing my blue alloy ingots. And pulling the proverbial lever, we can get our blue electric motor, which we will throw in here when we finally receive it. That will then allow us to make some frame motors. I think that is going to be the correct thing. Over here, 1 over like here. Thank you. And I am going to need some sort of way to handle all of that junk that will invariably be left there. Motor. Thank you. Motor go here. And we got our frame motors finally connected. And if we get enough of our junk to go in here, we'll be able to get everything. Now, what I'm gonna have to do is make a lot of this brass stuff, which is going to take a bit of effort, seeing as I only have 1 blue alloy furnace there. But let's make a blue electric furnace. An alloy furnace. We'll need bricks, which is going to be a pain in the ass to get. So get some bricks, make some more of that, and we'll be able to alloy stuff up at the speed of electricity, which is actually pretty slow. Did you know that electricity travels at, like, on the magnitude of 10 to the negative 5 meters per second? That's freaking slow, you know? Okay, so get that at the speed of the electricity waves. Sorry, going too fast. And then see what else we can manage to rustle up. And by the way, sorry about the low frame rate. I have no idea what the heck is causing it. But as soon as I find it, I'll let you guys know. Because frankly, it's bothering me too. This is very exhilarating. Yay, another one. Woohoo! Now that that exhilarating ride is over with, we can finally take our bricks, get them over here, and finally throw down our first blue electric item. Yay! Woohoo! And we are getting quite a bit of power. Now, this isn't the most efficient solar design out there, having a grand total of 1 solar panel, but I think we can improve upon it later in life. So, in the meantime, we should grab some of our tin and copper that happens to be way over there. Actually, do I even have any copper? Nope, no copper. Yay. So, let's grab some copper, throw it in that chest. Not chest, furnace. I know what I'm talking about, don't worry. And then get other stuff set in motion. Get out of there. Get back! Get back, fool! I hate you! Hammer time! Okay. Now that I got that embarrassing part over with, we can throw this in and get a bit more bronzy goodness. Bronze, brass, not sure. I think it's brass. It's not like it matters right now. Now, what does matter is taking some of this eternalist fuel and converting my diamonds into eternalist fuel so that I can get a bit more dark matter. Not too difficult of a task, I must say. I think I'm ready for the challenge. Huzzah! And one more. And now that we have eternalist fuel with our diamond block, yes, might as well have that, we can get one more piece of dark matter. Now, one piece really doesn't do much at the moment, so we have to figure out what type of item of power we should make. I am leaning towards a pickaxe, though I don't think I have enough energy really to get more dark matter than this. See? Lacking about that much. I think it's a few thousand. A few 10,000 or something, and it doesn't look... That might help. Throw! Yes! We got enough dark matter. So, dark matter with diamonds, and we can make a dark matter pickaxe. Yay. And throw this worthless piece of junk in there. And now what we can do with our dark matter pickaxe is go in cave systems like the one that is underneath one of these. I should probably plug up this hole of death. It might be detrimental to my health. And then I can just get as much energy as I need. It will be a bit more efficient than running around trying to get more of this stuff over here. And going over here. deposit. And if we can, I know I say and a lot, so, darn it. One fine copper wire we are missing. One single piece of freaking copper wire. And I don't have any other freaking copper. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to do a bit of work to get all of this set up so that I won't have to be completely moronic in front of everybody. Probably the first step for my frame machine is getting a bit of the frame carcass ironed out, would probably be a good way to describe it. And it'll pretty much be a similar design to the ones I was already talking about. You know, the ones that I showed, but it is yet again going to be different, seeing as I try not to copy my designs every single attempt. What I'm trying to say, quite poorly I might add, is that I will not be looking off of any sort of template whatsoever, but trying to go for what I remember, starting with the original. Yes, I know it looks like a swastika, so shut up. Gosh, you 12-year-olds. Starting with the basic swastika, I'll be able to put engines on blah blah blah. Something like that, which you won't have to necessarily see unless you want to see it. So, I'll engineer a bit more of this, and also, one thing that I really want to do is hook this up to the tube network also, so that it will bring it way over here. Also, wait, ejector. How much does the ejector need? Ejector only needs a transposer and a buffer, so I can probably program in to get a few more ejectors, which will be swell. Did I just say swell? Yes, I did. I'm ashamed of myself. By the way, truly sorry for being all over the place this episode. I don't know why that is, honestly, but it could be a lot worse. Let's just leave it at that. So I'm gonna dig down here a bit and try to tap into my pipe that happens to be right here. And I'll also want to add a logistics pipe there. We're gonna need a bit more gold, which I will transmute using these shiny little diamonds over here. So, gold please, if you please. And yep, that's enough for what I need. I'll bring them over here slowly but surely. I need a much quicker mode of transportation than this hovering. But it kind of gets the job done. And I'll want to take some logistics pipes that I'll craft like so. Of course, I'm going to need some sort of way to collect all of the waste afterwards, because as you see, there's going to be a bunch of sticks on the ground. Or wood. Wood and sticks. Fun. Okay, bringing over here. Like I said, slowly but surely. I can patch in one right here. And bring this up a bit. And look where I will need to go. I'll actually patch it over here. I think 10 steps at least till I get to the dirt level will do. Good. What this pipe is going to do is basically, as I said, patch over the networks together. So all of the logistics pipes and all of the rooms will be connected to the same logistical network. This is going to be a supplier. So getting a bit of lapis and some magical skullduggery. I don't even know why I have torches with me, seeing as I never ever use them except in my cave systems. Anyways, making some supplier pipes right here and connect it there, and this is going to basically be the one where I have all the alloys. So, refreshing memory. Memory refreshed. Okay, I'm going to have this one connected so that it requires a lot of copper. Going to take, how much copper is needed? I need 48 copper. Ah. Pfft. Fail. Fail. 48 copper. 48 copper. Good. And I'm going to need a lot of tin, which is, what is it? 24? 24 tin? No. 16 tin. That works. 16 tin. 14 tin kind of works, but whatever. And 16 tin, please. Thank you. Okay, basically, this is going to make all of the brass or bronze or whatever it is using the alloy furnace as an awesome makeup. It's going to be connected right to the logistical network, which it will be connected to the chests as soon as I connect these properly. Might as well have them proper. And which is the pipe that I want? Both of them are actually, and we'll remove this. And pipe here. Pipe up, Sonny. And I assume these are the proper pipes. Good. And how about we test it by throwing some copper and tin in? I'll keep some just in case. So copper, tin. It should eventually be request, assuming that it's connected to the proper network. Actually, these aren't even patched together, so just one simple pipe right here should connect it. Oops, I need to get a logistical pipe here. So one simple pipe, it should notice far away in the distant location that it will need to fill more copper. So hopefully it will take some of that from here. Now, please, if you please, something's up. I wonder, is it actually not even working? Partial requests, yes. You can tell that I am a noob when it comes to this stuff. Let's check way down here to see if there's any other issues that I might have failed to recognize. Is it even connected? And of course, all of this pipeness is not even on my radar. Woohoo! Come on. Okay, it seems like it should be connected. Some reason it's not in the system recognizing that there is a request to be made. Maybe I have the wrong pipes there, but it is the right interface, and it has all the coppery goodness that I need, and the tin goodness, that also helps. Okay, that seems to be working. For some reason, it needed a few more logistical pipes to, I don't know, do something interesting, and now it is actually pulling a lot of the copper out of those chests. Now the tin should also be coming out, though that might have already came out. Tin! Why aren't you leaving? Why must you be like that? Maybe it also took some of the copper from this area, or it also took some of the tin from that area. Tin? Tin! Yay. But only one way to find out is to check this and see that, yes, there was tin. Okay. So the tin request is full. So obviously it won't take more, and we do have a bunch of brass ingots, and it took all of the stuff that it could from the network. So I probably have no more copper whatsoever. Hey, look, tin! And I probably will not have any more tin. So that's a good patchwork, and the tin is slowly going in. So all that we would need to do is, well, get more of these furnaces and more of these provider pipes that are in not in my inventory. Stop pulling more tin! Ah! Okay. So let's see. Got that checked. That can be an automated process. And then we will need provider pipes. Not these simple ones, but we're going to need a lot more glowstone to make more pipes. Man, this is a very expensive process, I must say. And let's see. Let's see. How many times can I say let's see in one sitting? Well, let's see about that. Okay. Taking the Philosopher's Stone. If I can actually select it with my keys and stop doing that. We can take one basic logistics pipe. Craft it with these. And got my wrong pipe. I did not want a crafting logistics pipe. Stupid me. Okay. One piece of glowstone. Provider. And 2 lapis. And I am getting jostled around by, I'm gonna guess, chicken? What the? Stupid wisp. Suh. Wow. I can probably set up a few seals to automatically kill those. Might be a good process. Anyways, going onwards. So connect that, connect that. That obviously sees that. We can pull some wood or a chest. Or a chest. Maybe pull some wood for a chest. And do that. Sorry, there's something about seeing wood going down this pipe that is just so awesome. Or something like that. Throw this down here. And let's see. Throw. And I will want like a bunch of this brass to continually flow into this pipe. Basically, the process of this is to have an intermediate chest for which I can pull more and more items. This chest, in turn, will be hooked up back to the network. So this chest will be requesting brass only from this network. So when I connect this back to the network over here, it will recognize that, hey, I can give you more brass. Would you like to see my big brass metal ingot? Or something like that. So, minimal amount of pipes and tubes required, though it will be expensive logistical pipes. But considering that I have a lot of lapis lunacy, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Actually, now that I think of it, I do have a bunch of fuel over there. I can probably make a buildcraft room for which I can store all of my oil and fluids for which to refine later. Ah, that will work. I can have like an oil and fuel room here, and over here I can have the refinery room. Get back there, stupid slime. That will work. Since I don't want to continually pay for golden gears, since 2 diamonds and change for those pipes really does take its toll, especially with larger networks that I am going to do. So I think a few more of these shall do the trick, and maybe read up on why logistical pipes hate me so much. Probably because of my face. Though, I can't argue with that. They don't accept me for who I am. I'm hungry. Okay. So, I think getting a bit more energy will be in order. And a bit more energy I shall have. Going over here, check my collectors. I still am getting Eternalist fuel, though it is very slow. I think upgrading my energy network will be a very good idea also. Maybe convert a bunch of that oil into goodness. Goodness. I like it. or finally get that frame quarry done. Might help also. So, I know I've been pretty much talking about nothing for the past little while, so I'm going to cut to the chase about the tasks that I will need to set myself. Step 1, set up alloy furnaces so that I'll be able to automatically make all of the brass ingots that I'll need, as well as all of the wafers and the other things that will require an alloy furnace to use. Step 2 is to connect this network so that I will be able to automatically feed in a bunch of... does that connect? That connects. Good. Feed in a bunch of ores into this system so it can automatically create dusts, and then send them way back here and maybe smelt them or do something fancy like that. And step 3 will be to get all of the stuff needed, throw it into the chest, and maybe finally start this dang quarry. And since it's eternal day, that's one good thing. And since it's at height level 90, I should be able to get quite a bit of matter, though I won't be able to see any sort of returns whatsoever until I get to like high amounts of awesomeness. That means a low level for all those country bumpkins, which I am one. Anyways, that's all the time we have for this episode of EEPower. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. If you don't, the sheep down there will kill you. Way of Time, signing off. Have a wonderful day.